This is Akanksha from India Book of Records, and today we are going to discuss your record, right? Which is a very peculiar, which is a very renowned record because you are an artist, right?
Yes,
Yeah. So let me introduce your record first, and then we'll talk to you.
absolutely.
Record today is largest Sohrai painting made by an individual on the exterior wall of a building. We'll tell you about the record more, but sir, please introduce yourself first.
Hello, everyone. Myself, Dhananjay Kumar. I'm an artist and I'm from Ranchi, Jharkhand. And prior to that, I'll let you know by profession, I'm an artist. By education, I'm a software engineer. Uh, and I had a working experience of almost 9 years with a bank, multinational bank. And
Okay.
then I left my bank in 2014 and started pursuing my passion,
Which
uh,
is painting.
which is painting. And now I'm with India Book of Records because of my achievements. Thank you so much, India Book of Records, for the acknowledgement you have given us, for me and as well as for the our culture and our traditional art form.
Thank you so much, sir, for being with us. I know it's a pleasure. It's very nice for us too that you have joined and you are going to discuss your journey with us, right?
Absolutely.
And as you told us that you were in a different sector and you followed your passion, which is already an inspirational thing, right? So, what was your journey of following passion and following art?
Oh, look, we hail from a middle class family, and it's difficult to pursue this type of passion uh, without proper financial support. Okay.
Exactly.
So earlier in my college days, my focus was to help my family to get established, get settled, because I'm having my educational as a software engineer background from BIT Mishra.
Okay.
That is a premier institute in India. And
Okay.
I got my placements from there, and hence I have to move on to pursue my career. And once I analyzed that I need to move on to my passion, and then after having
And
some
once you were financially independent, right?
correct, absolutely. Once
Once
I
you
was
helped your
financially
family
independent,
being established also, and then you had the time and space.
correct. So at that time, I thought of while moving from one place to another in a banking sector, getting transferred from one place to another. And I have some family obligations as well. My mother is 75 plus, so
Okay.
can't able to move from one place to another across the nation as my transfers. So
Okay.
I thought to go ahead with such thing that I'm passionate to do, and painting was the thing. And I started my art school late back in 2001 when I passed
Okay.
my 12th examination, just to have some pocket money. So the journey started from there only. And as of now, I have taught more than 6,000 students across in India. And the COVID was a pandemic, was a opportunity. Now my students are from 12 different countries.
Great.
So
The journey is really great.
so they are learning from me. As currently also they are my students. So it's all about my passion, whom I'm following, as still I'm following it.
Okay, that's great. Let's talk about your record. Some details into it. So the record for the making largest Sohrai painting on the exterior wall was set by Mr. Dhananjay Kumar that we have in front of us. And he has made a large Sohrai painting, folk art of Jharkhand, measuring 69 feet into 110 feet. Sir, how did you make such a big painting?
Look, prior to that, we have other experience in this Sohrai painting.
Okay.
It's an art form of Jharkhand,
Yeah.
and hail from my roots where I belong from. I'm from Hazaribagh. It's a city of Jharkhand.
G.
It's a town of Jharkhand, and
Okay.
this art form hails from that place only. But it was practiced by only the ladies from in that part. So it was not
Okay.
so popularized and not so having a big scenario like other paintings which I named. You must have heard about worldly painting from Maharashtra,
Exactly. Yes, yes.
Madhubani from
Madhubani, we
Bihar.
heard. Yes.
So there are so many paintings which have very good recognition, but this Sohrai painting doesn't have so much of recognition, even though they have the geo tag with them. Uh,
Okay.
One of our means art uh, curator has got the Padma Shri for that also. But
Okay.
the artisans were not so promoted, and the art was not so much promoted that it came into an international picture. So I thought to take it to the next generation, and I started teaching it to the kids about
Okay.
Sohrai painting. I have started teaching the juveniles, the kids who are in behind the bars. Okay.
Ah, okay.
We call them bal kadi juveniles.
Yes, yes, the
So
juveniles. Yes.
started teaching them, starting teaching the underprivileged and weaker section kids, so that
Okay.
they can have their livelihood with this art form. So there are so many students of mine are now, they are well established with this art form, and they are doing very good. They are earning their livelihood from this art piece. So
Yes.
my thought was to take the art form to many people, so that the art form will also get alive, as well as many people can get benefited, because art is only praised, they don't get money properly.
Exactly.
so
In the
so
beginning, they don't.
so I wanted to make it commercial. I have done it. Prior to that, I have done it to the one of the biggest building in high court building in India, the biggest
Yes.
high court, that is in Ranchi. Last year it was inaugurated by Honorable President of Sri Draupadi Murmu. In Ranchi we have a 70-acre of high court building. In that building I have given all more than 500 Sohrai and other type of art forms of Jharkhand. There are 500 plus paintings were displayed, mine paintings were displayed. So,
So about this painting also, it
mhm.
is said that the exterior wall of the newly constructed New Jharkhand Bhawan building at New Delhi, it was painted on this building. So
Yes,
isn't this a big achievement that you were invited to paint on New Delhi's Jharkhand Bhawan's building?
absolutely. There are it's a big opportunity for me,
Exactly.
and I never wanted to lose such big opportunities which have some landmarks. Okay, so suddenly this opportunity came from the builder that we have a challenging project, and we are
Okay.
looking for an artist who can do this type of project. The moment I got this opportunity, the next day I fly to Delhi and just analyze the challenges of that project. And it was exactly a huge project, and the challenges was too many. We never
Okay.
went to such a height and that did such type of painting. So we need to understand the challenges like the weather. It's raining. Sometimes it's a very means the winds are very heavily blowing,
Exactly.
and those who have the height phobia, they will won't be able to do it from the um, top part. Okay, we don't have actually habituated of doing such things regularly basis. We just do the canvas size. The maximum canvas will be 8 feet into 4 feet. That was what was my last biggest size painting. So it was actually a challenging project, but I thought if I won't able to do, someone is there to do, because this has to be done.
Yeah. So why not me only?
Actually, why not me? I have got this opportunity from the government officials, from the contracted builders. They have asked me to go through this project. So,
Okay.
so we have planned, we have analyzed the challenges, and we overcome the challenge, and the result is with you. The art fraternity is praising this work, and even it's become the landmark of that building.
Okay. I hope that you can see the painting on the screen also.
Yeah,
Yeah, for reference, that how beautifully the painting is drawn. It's, absolutely divine. It's very beautiful. And absolutely, you are right, actually, that, 100 feet painting, it's not a easy work.
absolutely.
Because I was also watching the videos of making video of this painting, and there were standees and everything, and you were working like at a very high, at a very
Actually.
high place, and yeah, it was actually great.
Uh, No, means this type of work never has been done in any buildings of Jharkhand. There
Okay.
are artifacts in there, the different type of buildings, but not so huge, and they are done in the ground, and then it was fixed over the buildings. but not
Yeah,
of this size actually. And the challenge was to draw directly on the walls, and it has to last for next 5 to 10 years, almost
exactly.
a decade. And that was also a challenge. So means thanks to the government, people, officials, the contractors who has given me this opportunity, and I hope I'll make much more such milestones
Exactly.
for the art.
This is a great recognition that you have, received from government also,
Hmm.
and from India Book of Records also. It's great that you are, following and taking forward your heritage and your state's lineage, right?
Correct.
So, sir, what was the reaction of your known people, your relatives, and everyone when they knew that you have drawn this big of a painting? People from your village or
Uh, Look, I hail from a place where our most famous cricketer Mahendra Singh Dhoni hails. Okay. So
okay,
first of all, I'll let you know it's not a village. Okay, it's a very big city.
okay, okay,
Ranchi. I hail from Ranchi. Okay.
okay. You hail from Harachi. Okay,
And Mahendra Singh Dhoni is means pioneer from the this place.
yeah,
I just took his reference because everyone knows him. And as you told me that my family, my friends, they were not so surprised because they know that I meant for doing big things. Okay, I keep on doing big things.
they
I
were aware of your potential
keep
already.
on achieving milestones. Okay, so
Okay,
the big thing came when it got registered with the India Book of Records. They were taking it very lightly that yes, Dhananjay does such things, not a big
okay,
deal. But
okay.
when it comes to that, it is the biggest painting in India, Sohrai painting. So
Yeah.
that was the main milestone when
When they
the
got to know
people
about the record, they were surprised and happy.
actually they were surprised about that. Yes, oh my God, you have did such a big painting. So that
Great.
was the major thing which happened, and I got to understand what is the importance of India Book of Records and getting registered in this type of books, because it's really a achievement for me. And now the people are looking into a different perspective to this art piece.
Exactly. And lots of people have known about it now that you have.
Actually, and the local media has given a very good coverage to this achievement.
Yeah, yeah. I was also going through your newspaper clippings and all.
Yeah,
There
entire
was
local
so many
media
coverage
has
pages.
published
Yes,
this. Even some of the media has covered it in their front page. The
exactly.
top media, Dainik Bhaskar, Dainik Jagran, Prabhat Khabar, Pioneer, everyone has captured this event as a big event. And I hope
Okay.
this will be a milestone for artists also, and they'll try to break this records. So many people must be. There are so many good artists in Ranchi and Jharkhand.
Okay.
So I have tried my best, and probably there are people who must be trying to break this record. And I'll be very happy once it gets break, so that I'll get the another challenge and milestone to achieve.
But then you'll be able to break that record also, right?
I'll definitely
If
try.
someone else
Even
does that, you can also do that.
even this type of opportunity, I'll always try to grab this. And it's a really a blessing of my parents and my well wishers that I have got this opportunity. And it was praised by our Honorable Chief Minister Sri Hemant Soren.
Okay.
He is also a passionate towards art and culture of Jharkhand.
Mm-hmm.
He praised this art piece, and I have got several opportunities to meet him. And always he is passionate about the art and piece because he also loves to paint in his leisure time.
Okay.
So it is great to have such art piece in the means iconic building of Jharkhand. And there are so many other uh, Jharkhand Bhawan is coming in different parts of India, like Mumbai. The
Yes, yes.
Mumbai, it's coming in next couple of years. So probably I'll get the chance to paint some folk arts in there, all that place also.
So please tell me about something about Sohrai painting. I really want to know, little more about it.
Sohrai
What kind of
painting.
painting and the folk art that is?
Look, folk art is basically a very simple art form which will be done by
Yes,
the
yes.
local artisans. They are not
Yeah,
actually trained artisans.
yeah.
The folk art is coming from one generation to another, passed on from one generation to another.
Sure.
So Am I audible and visible?
Yeah, you are.
Fine. So folk art, basically every state, every region has some art forms. So Jharkhand, we have different art forms like Sohrai, Jadu Patia, Patkar, Kohbar, Badanath Sali. There are different art forms. Earlier, when it was a joint Bihar and Jharkhand,
Okay.
there are different art forms like Madhubani, Manjusha, Mithila. All these are art forms of
Yes.
Bihar and Jharkhand. So Sohrai is basically art form which is practiced since cave age, okay, stone age. Because
Yes.
there are uh, evidences which we found in the parts of Hazari Bagh. There are different caves which where we have found this type of art pieces, okay, and it was basically done by ladies, housewives, and in their house during the festival that is called Sohrai festival just after Deepavali,
Yes.
just to renovate and to give beautification to their house. They do it, and
That is
it
a
was
harvest festival, I believe.
actually,
Yes.
and that is only done by the most of the artisans are ladies. Nowadays, the men are also practicing these art forms.
Okay.
So early, the history was that it was passed on from one generation to another by their uh, mother-in-law to their daughter-in-law, mother to their
Okay.
daughter, and this on. They are not getting out from the walls. They are the colors the are very limited, 4 to 5 colors only, and that also extracted from the natural resources.
Okay.
So there are different style of doing it depending on the regional. There are certain changes in the region and the style little bit
And
is
resources also depends on resources also.
correct.
Okay, that's great. Actually, we got to know about the painting also. That such a fine, beautiful art. Thank you for telling us about it. And because we have less time, so we'll have to say goodbye. Okay, it was nice meeting you, talking to you, and knowing about such a great art, and that now people can also know that there are so many beautiful things in India that are hidden, but some people makes it and take it forward. People like you. Are these inspirational people who are doing such a great job. Thank you, sir. Thank you for
Thank you.
making time for us.
And we call it जोहार. Okay. In झारखंड
Okay,
नमस्ते
Zohar.
को हम लोग जोहार बोलते हैं झारखंड में जोहार.
जी. Thank you for your time.